Welcome, friends. Greece is an incredible country, full of history and culture. It has a pleasant climate, making its beautiful beaches along the Aegean Sea a paradise destination. Beyond its crystal-clear waters, Greece is also a starting point to explore the history of philosophy and the arts, where thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle left a lasting legacy. The ancient ruins and well-preserved monuments tell the fascinating story of Greek civilization. In this video for you, we will explore 20 fascinating facts about Greece, a country that is both amazing and full of breathtaking landscapes. Greece, Dauroukais, officially the Hellenic Republic, occupies a strategic location in the southern part of the Balkan Peninsula, situated between three continents, Europe, Asia, and Africa. Its population is about 10.4 million people. The country covers an area of 131,000 square kilometers and shares land borders with Albania to the northwest, Bulgaria and North Macedonia to the north, and Turkey to the northeast. Surrounded by stunning waters, Greece borders the Aegean Sea to the east, the Ionian Sea to the west, and the Mediterranean Sea to the south. Greece holds not just hundreds, but over 6,000 islands. Its rugged mountains made farming difficult, pushing people to the sea to build a radiant maritime civilization. From independent city-states sharing one language and one faith, they called themselves Hellenes, children of the gods. Many mark the birth of ancient Greece, with the first Olympic Games in 776 BC. While modern Greece was born only in 1830, after more than 400 years under Ottoman rule, the nation is divided into three regions: continental, peninsular, and insular, with islands making up 25% of its land, and 80% of the mainland is majestic mountains, from the Dinaric Alps to the Rhodope, stretching into Bulgaria. What do you think? Did this harsh geography forge the resilience of an unyielding people? Stay tuned, because a surprising fact is about to be revealed. Mount Olympus, Greece's highest peak, was once believed to be the throne of the gods. Its rugged geography made land travel difficult, but it bound the nation to its true destiny, the sea. With over 16,000 kilometers of coastline, Greece holds the third longest in Europe, lined with beaches of every color, from crimson red to deep black to soft pink like a dream. To the south lies the Peloponnese Peninsula, cut off from the mainland by the Corinth Canal. And at the heart of the nation stands Athens, the ancient capital, celebrated as the cradle of Western civilization. Surrounded by mountains, it embraces the Acropolis, one of the most important archaeological sites in the world. At an average altitude of 70 meters and home to over 3.1 million people, Athens is Greece's largest urban area, a vibrant and diverse cultural hub. What about you? If you could walk through Athens, would you choose to wander its ancient ruins or dive into its modern pulse? Stay tuned, because the next fact will surely surprise you. Athens, a city where the past and the present live side by side. Holding on to ancient traditions while embracing modern influences, Greece's capital is the beating heart of its economy, a hub of finance, trade, and industry. Yet Athens is far more than a bustling metropolis. It is a living museum of history. From timeless monuments to vibrant streets, the city offers wonders for every traveller. If you were here, where would you go first? Perhaps the journey must begin at the Acropolis, the sacred rocky hill crowned by the majestic Parthenon. Walking among these ancient ruins while gazing over the panorama of Athens, you feel as if history itself speaks to you. And just below, the Acropolis Museum shines as a jewel of architecture, housing countless artifacts and sculptures that bring the ancient world to life. Stay tuned, for Athens has many more secrets waiting to be uncovered. Just a short walk from the Acropolis lies the ancient Agora, once the beating heart of public life in Athens. Here, you can wander among the ruins of timeless structures, like the majestic temple of Hephaestus and the sacred altar of the 12 gods. Then comes Plaka, the city's historic quarter, where cobblestone streets, neoclassical houses and lively tavernas create an atmosphere unlike anywhere else. Yet Athens holds another wonder, the massive temple of Zeus. Though much of it has fallen to ruins, its towering columns still echo the glory of Greece's golden age. If this journey through 20 fascinating facts about Greece inspired you, hit the like button, share, and subscribe to join us on more adventures. And don't forget to comment below. Press 2 if you enjoyed the video, or 0 if you didn't, so we can keep improving and bring you even better stories. And beyond Athens, Santorini awaits, a place where nature wrote its own epic, a small island of just 73 square kilometers, yet born from a cataclysmic volcanic eruption. Sheer cliffs embrace the caldera, shaping a landscape so surreal it feels otherworldly. What do you think? Was it destruction itself that transformed Santorini into the most enchanting jewel of the Aegean Sea? From the capital Phyra, perched high on the cliffs, visitors gaze over this fortress of nature, while Athenios port welcomes great cruise ships to its sheltered bay. Santorini is considered the most active volcanic centre in the South Aegean Arc, and the Minoan eruption may have even contributed to the fall of the legendary Minoan civilization on Crete. What do you think? Can destruction give birth to beauty? Was it nature's fury that turned Santorini into the most dazzling jewel of the Mediterranean? Stay tuned, for Crete, Greece's largest island, holds secrets just as extraordinary. Crete, the largest island of Greece, where mountains, fertile valleys, and endless beaches weave a landscape of breathtaking beauty. But what makes Crete truly unique is its history and myth. From around 3000 to 1100 BC, it was the cradle of the brilliant Minoan civilization, one of the oldest in Europe. Its greatest legacy is the Palace of Knossos, the political, religious and cultural heart of the Minoans, forever tied to the legend of the Minotaur and its mysterious labyrinth. Crete is also said to be the birthplace of Zeus, king of the gods, who, according to myth, was secretly raised on Mount Ida to escape Cronus's wrath. What do you think? Can there be another place that is both a natural paradise and the very cradle of immortal legends? Stay tuned, for Greece still holds secrets waiting to be unveiled. The Peloponnese, a legendary land in southern Greece where the Mycenaean era first blossomed and powerful city-states like Sparta and Corinth rose to greatness. It was here that epic rivalries shook the foundation of Greece, culminating in the Peloponnesian War between Sparta and Athens, a conflict that scarred history forever. Sparta, famed for its iron discipline and harsh military society. Corinth, wealthy and influential, crowned by its mighty Temple of Apollo and its Acropolis. And Olympia, the sacred ground where the very first Olympic Games were born, where the eternal flame of human spirit was lit. What about you? If you could walk the Peloponnese, would you choose the glory of Sparta, the power of Corinth, or the sacred silence of Olympia? Greece, a land not only of myths, but a living museum of history. In Mycenae, colossal walls and royal tombs echo the glory of an ancient civilization. At Epidaurus, the Grand Theatre still carries perfect acoustics across the centuries. Monemvasia, a medieval fortress city, clings to the sea with timeless romance. Nafplio, a coastal jewel, enchants with its narrow, colourful streets. And Sparta of Mycenae, where ruins of warriors still endure against time. Yet Greece is more than ruins. Its mountains shelter grey wolves, wild deer and golden eagles. Its forests ring with the calls of red-billed choughs and bearded vultures, while its seas cradle playful dolphins and ancient sea turtles. What about you? Can you imagine a land that is both the cradle of civilization and a sanctuary of life? Stay tuned, for the next journey will reveal even greater wonders. The Mediterranean Sea, not just a legendary route, but a treasure of life itself, where bluefin tuna, giant groupers, and countless marine creatures dance through deep waters. Yet Greece is more than the sea. Its flora paints a vivid canvas, from pine and oak forests to endless meadows of wildflowers. And in Attica, the land of Athens, nature and history blend into a perfect symphony. Wild mountains meet gentle beaches beneath the warm Mediterranean sky. On this peninsula lies the vibrant Athenian Riviera, and atop a rocky cliff stands the Temple of Poseidon, gazing proudly over the Aegean. Here too is Piraeus, Greece's largest port, gateway to grand cruises and sailing adventures among mythical islands. What about you? Could Attica be the place where nature, history, and humanity meet in perfect harmony? In the deep blue Aegean, the Cyclades Islands shine like a scattered necklace, 56 rocky yet enchanting isles, where every civilization left its mark. From the Minoans to the Ottomans, from medieval fortresses to ancient walls, history still breathes through their towns. Whitewashed villages with cube-shaped houses and labyrinthine alleys make visitors feel as if they've stepped into a dream. The old port of Mykonos, one of the most photographed places in Greece, bustles with life, serving as the gateway to the ancient Roman city of Delos. Today, tourism has brought new prosperity, turning the Cyclades into a paradise for those seeking sun, sea, and sand, blessed with over 250 days of sunshine each year. What about you? Can you imagine a place that holds both timeless heritage and the eternal embrace of the sun? If this journey through 20 fascinating facts about Greece inspired you, hit the like button, share, and subscribe to join us on more adventures. And don't forget to comment below. Press 2 if you enjoyed the video, or 0 if you didn't, so we can keep improving and bring you even better stories. In the northern Aegean, small islands gleam like scattered jewels. On Chios, the precious tears of mastic, resin famed for its healing power, flow, and it is also the birthplace of Homer, the great epic poet. On Icaria, people live remarkably long lives thanks to a diet rich in vegetables, olive oil, and a stress-free rhythm of life. On Samos, homeland of Pythagoras, visitors can explore the fortified ancient city and the Temple of Hera, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Further on, the Sporaides, lying close to mainland Greece, have been conquered many times throughout history, yet still keep their pristine charm. What about you? Do you believe it is nature and this simple way of life that grant people such longevity and wisdom. Stay tuned, for Greece's journey is far from over. The Dodecanese Islands, first colonized by the Minoans with vineyards and olive groves, yet scarred by pirate raids that forced people to live in fortified towns until the 19th century. On Kos, the homeland of Hippocrates, traces of ancient Greece, medieval times and Italian rule still stand. Kalymnos, famed as the island of sponges, where divers once harvested treasures of the sea. Rhodes, the great jewel, where knightly fortresses and traditional Greek alleys preserve its layered past. And Patmos, the sacred island of the Apocalypse, crowned with rugged hills and timeless spirituality, a destination for pilgrims around the world. Further north lies Macedonia, fertile land and birthplace of Alexander the Great. Here, snow-capped Mount Olympus still rises like the throne of the gods. What about you? Can you imagine another place that birthed an empire, yet still guards the eternal soul of myth? Thessaloniki, or Salonika, a multifaceted city where civilizations, religions, and cultures have long converged. Today, it is a vibrant modern hub by the sea, with Mount Olympus rising proudly in the distance. Macedonia enchants with lakes, rivers, and national parks that shelter Europe's rich flora and fauna. Smaller cities like Kavala still whisper with quiet charm, blending Greek traditions with Turkish influences. But to truly grasp Greece, we must return to its roots. Ancient Greece. A civilization that elevated art to perfection, where sculptors captured the human body with unmatched mastery, inspiring Roman and Renaissance art for centuries. Athens, the cradle of philosophy, where Plato and Socrates once sought to unravel human existence and behavior. What about you? Can you think of another civilization that left such an eternal legacy as ancient Greece? Stay tuned, for the story is far from over. At Olympia, the Greeks held the first Olympic Games to honor the gods, where athletes from rival city-states competed. They passed down timeless myths and legends through generations. Theatre was their passion, with open-air stages where masked actors performed tragedies and comedies. Athens became the cradle of democracy, where free citizens voted directly on the fate of their city-states. Music rose from the lyre, the kithara, and the flute. Literature thrived with Homer's epics, Aesop's fables, and Hesiod's poetry. Philosophy began with Thales, the first philosopher. Herodotus became the father of history, and Anaximander laid early foundations of medicine. Greek culture, the cradle of sports, art, philosophy, and democracy, continues to inspire the world to this day. Greek cuisine, famed for its freshness and authenticity, is built on olive oil, feta cheese, vegetables, lamb, and seafood. Meals are not just food, but moments of togetherness, celebrating family, friendship, and a culture that values simplicity and health. Yet, ancient Greece was not only about food, but also about the polis, independent city-states that emerged by the 7th century BC. Athens, Corinth, and Sparta expanded their power, founding new colonies across the Mediterranean, from Neapolis in France to Cyrene in Africa and Byzantium on the Black Sea. This vast network grew to over 1,000 city-states, and in just 11 short years under Alexander the Great, these polis were united, defeating the mighty Persian Empire and transforming Greece into a legendary empire. The Greek flag, simple yet profound, with 9 blue and white stripes symbolizing the sky and the waves of the Aegean surrounding the nation. Blue stands for purity and the open sky, while white reflects the brilliant Mediterranean sun. In the upper corner, the blue cross on white, the Orthodox cross, reminds us of Greece's deep faith and cultural roots. And so, our journey through 20 fascinating facts about Greece comes to an end. We hope this adventure has inspired you. If this journey through 20 fascinating facts about Greece inspired you, hit the like button, share and subscribe to join us on more adventures. And don't forget to comment below. Press 2 if you enjoyed the video, or 0 if you didn't, so we can keep improving and bring you even better stories.